You will be surprised to hear what Yara did. Yara finally married her office boss and accepted her as a life partner. Carrie's ex-husband is shocked by her decision. But the reason why he did it will surprise you even more. The reason is to kill the video, so please watch it all. Let's start the video, but before that, one more thing. Lauren Allen has quickly risen to notoriety as one of the most divisive figures on 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days. This 33-year-old Las Vegas resident has managed to keep fans buzzing, and as the season unfolds, it's clear why. From the very start, Lauren's story was unconventional. He introduced himself as a drag queen assistant preparing for his first in-person meeting with his Filipino girlfriend, Faith Gadok-Tulad, by attempting to cook shrimp in a hot bathroom to simulate the Filipino climate. This bizarre stunt initially disgusted fans, but as his storyline progressed, Lauren's behaviors and choices became even more concerning, leading viewers to question his motivations and character. Faith, a transgender woman affectionately called a ladyboy in her culture, met Lauren online. For her, Lauren was the man of her dreams, offering her the chance at love and, potentially, a future in America. Yet, from the onset, Lauren's actions hinted at deeper issues. Fans soon discovered that Lauren had continued chatting with other women on dating apps, even after he'd supposedly committed to Faith. Not only was he unfaithful, but Lauren also kept significant parts of his past from her. He hadn't told Faith about his previous marriage or the 2 children he had left behind. To Faith, Lauren seemed like the supportive, caring partner she'd been waiting for. But in reality, she was being misled and taken advantage of by someone who wasn't ready to be fully transparent. Lauren's struggle with honesty wasn't limited to his past relationships. He had vastly different views on what it meant to be exclusive, and he had been with multiple partners even while pursuing Faith. According to Lauren, he loved Faith and saw nothing wrong with seeking physical comfort from others, all while professing commitment to her. Faith had no idea that Lauren was practicing his own form of polygamy, or that he was even homeless at times, moving from partner to have a place to sleep. Lauren's financial struggles were another glaring issue, and his unstable situation caused him to rely on his friend Esther, a former girlfriend, for help when buying gifts for Faith before his trip. Despite holding 3 different jobs, Lauren struggled to make ends meet in Las Vegas, barely affording his rent on a minimum wage income. For Lauren, a move to the Philippines seemed like a solution to his financial woes, but he failed to mention to Faith that he had no plans or means to bring her back to the U.S. Faith's dream of living a secure, happy life in America was at odds with Lauren's secret plan to relocate permanently to the Philippines. Lauren's lack of respect for boundaries and transparency reached new levels when he discussed his dating preferences openly on the show. He mentioned his interest in dating a transgender woman who had not undergone bottom surgery, adding that he had specific desires related to his partner's physicality and hormone use. His comments left fans confused and disturbed, as he seemed more focused on his own fetishes than on having a genuine connection with Faith. His unfamiliarity with transgender experiences was evident in his statements, and fans questioned if he truly considered Faith's feelings and needs. The secrets Lauren withheld from Faith went even deeper. He had a history of legal troubles, including a restraining order associated with his past marriage to Cheyenne Allen Hines, who was also the mother of his 2 children. Lauren's marriage ended in a contentious divorce in 2015, with both parties requesting restraining orders and restrictions on handling their shared assets. While Lauren was venturing to the Philippines, his complicated past, along with his children and ex-wife, remained largely hidden from Faith. His lack of disclosure on these matters added to viewers' concerns about his integrity. Adding to the tension was Lauren's admitted financial irresponsibility. He arrived in the Philippines with only $46 to his name, having spent all his savings on the flight. His financial instability was clear when he revealed he was unable to support himself in the U.S., much less fulfill Faith's dream of a better life there. Faith became visibly frustrated upon learning Lauren's financial state and put him firmly in the friend zone, realizing his reckless behavior extended to matters beyond relationships. Lauren's plan to move in with Faith unraveled as his lack of financial preparation became evident. In a startling revelation, Lauren received a message during his trip notifying him that he had contracted gonorrhea, adding another layer of complication to his relationship with Faith. Just a week prior, Lauren had been out with friends celebrating Halloween and ended up spending the night with someone who later informed him of her diagnosis. This news was troubling on multiple levels. Not only did it expose Lauren's unfaithfulness, but it also forced him to confront his own recklessness. Shockingly, Lauren disclosed the diagnosis to the producers with an unsettling nonchalance, saying he'd noticed symptoms like discharge, which he described with a smile, underscoring his lack of seriousness about the situation. Lauren's interest in having an open relationship, which he hinted at wanting in the Philippines, was another point of contention. Faith, who had hoped for a monogamous relationship, was blindsided by Lauren's desire to continue seeing other people. He had consistently kept her in the dark about his true intentions, and his STD diagnosis only heightened her concerns about his lack of loyalty. Faith found herself grappling with the reality that Lauren had been hiding numerous affairs, was financially irresponsible, and even risked her health by not disclosing his diagnosis sooner. The final straw for Faith came when she realized Lauren's ongoing interest in an open relationship, which was at odds with the commitment she wanted. Lauren's actions showed a pattern of disregard for her feelings, culminating in Faith's decision to end the romantic aspect of their relationship. Lauren's hopes of escaping to the Philippines to evade his financial problems in America had fallen through, leaving him in an even more precarious situation. Fans speculate that Lauren's return to the U.S., where he was recently spotted working at a TJ Maxx, signifies a split from Faith and the end of his plans to relocate. As of now, Lauren's future remains uncertain. His actions have left him struggling financially and socially, and his story serves as a reminder of the importance of transparency, respect, and genuine commitment in relationships. The chaos he created in his relationship with Faith underscores the risks of selfishness and dishonesty in romantic pursuits. Fans await updates, wondering if Lauren will take responsibility for his choices and make changes, or if he'll continue the destructive patterns that have made him one of the most controversial figures on 90 Day Fiancé. More skeletons continue to emerge from Lauren's past since his debut on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days. Lauren's ex-wife, Cheyenne, has claimed that he abandoned his children and neglected his parenting responsibilities. In October 2015, Cheyenne filed a parenting plan for their 2 children, and Lauren was ordered to pay $135.50.